And we are back.
Good morning. Happy Tips and Tea Tuesday, Queen.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tips and Tea Tuesday.
Yes,
We
we
made it.
did.
Never could have made it.
Remix. Never could
Never. Let's go. Get crunk for the Lord.
Hey. Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm gonna buy me a tambourine off of Amazon, and just every time we get up on there,
Oh Lord.
we gotta be
Yes,
live and
honey. Took
extra.
me back. My mom used to play the tambourine in our church, honey. She would be beating that little tambourine.
Mm-hmm. Start hot stepping,
Hey.
hot stepping, hot pepper stepping, all through church hours with the tambourine.
Yes. When that tambourine start going, you know I'm about to get to going.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. Happy Tips and Tea
Yes, yes,
Tuesday.
yes.
We are live. Good morning, Freedom. Peace and blessings to you as well, King. Thank you for jumping on the live this morning. You up
Hey,
early.
hey, peace and blessings.
You up early, sir.
Yes, Grand Risings Freedom. How are you?
Yes, yes. Shout out to Mr. Freedom Murphy. This king is so supportive, and he shouts out so many of his business partners he supports. He has a basketball team that he coaches. Like, he does so much. A family that he supports, and he is a guru at credit building and helping people get back on track with their personal finances. So we just want to shout you out, Mr. Murphy, because you are an amazing, amazing leader, and we just want you to know that we see you out here doing your thing, and we truly appreciate every single thing that you do. From leading our team to leading your household to being God led, just everything, right? So shout out to you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Big shout out to Freedom Murphy.
Yes, for you drop in the chat, because I know you be
Rise
doing
up.
your credit
Oh, the
classes.
credit classes.
Yeah, yeah, you be doing your credit classes. Drop in the chat where people can find you, if you can hear us. So if anyone's in your area, what city that you be in, what city and state, and where they can find you, so they can come to them classes and level up. Because he be dropping gems, everybody.
Yes, he does, definitely.
Let's go. Let's go. Grand risings, grand risings. Good
Good
morning, good
morning, good morning.
morning.
Come on in.
Classes to level up.
Ooh,
He be dropping.
sorry about that.
I say Mr. Shabazz stole my phone, so I can't see what's going on Facebook. Y'all yell at him in the chat for me. He stole my phone. I can't see.
He took your phone.
I can't actually see. He did. Bring it back, sir. Bring back my phone. So we are actually not at the house right now.
Mm,
We are at a
do
resort
tell.
celebrating our 20 21 years of being married. We had our anniversary last week, but we were so busy we couldn't celebrate it in the moment, so we waited till the weekend. So we're still here at the resort, hanging out, just enjoying the amenities around us. So that's why you see I'm in a little bit of different background right now. Oh, perfect. So everybody, Freedom, drop that in the chat. His next class is October 11th. They're gonna be focusing on doing business credit. Look, I'm gonna put my glasses on. I'm jumping in on that
Yes,
class.
yes, yes. He put the address down
Thank
there
you, sir.
too. 345 Prince Street,
Mhm.
Beckley, West Virginia, October the 11th.
Yep. Anybody over in West Virginia, if you're in Virginia, the surrounding states over there, shoot on up to Beckley and go check out Freedom Murphy and the business credit class on October 11th. So you got plenty of time. No
Yes, you
excuses.
do.
What's today? The 23rd? Yeah, you can prep and be ready for it. So if you want to get more information about attending Freedom's business credit class, definitely just drop in the chat. We'll have Freedom reach out to you directly with more information about how you can join the class. I think he goes live too, so it becomes virtual for those who are a little bit further away, like myself. and Mr. Titra, where we can't be there in person, but he does do a virtual live as well. So thank you, King. We appreciate you.
Yes, providing amazing value.
Yes, yes. Happy Tips and Tea
Yes,
Tuesday.
ma'am.
Tips and Tea.
Tips and Tea Tuesday.
Hey.
You ready to kick it off, Queen, or you want to give them a few more minutes to get a couple more
Yes,
people
King.
in?
Girl, they late.
They
Come on.
late? All right. Well, they can always catch the replay. Well, good morning,
That is true.
everyone. We definitely want to say thank you for tuning in for another episode of Tips and Tea Tuesday Live. Before we get into everything today, we just want to ask a quick question. What is one thing that you do to start your morning off? Drop it in the chat. One thing that you always do to start your morning off to stay balanced, grounded, and ready to take on life.
I'm gonna drop mine in the chat too. I start my day with prayer.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I was able to get on the prayer call this morning. That was awesome. And prayer is always a good thing. I have implemented into trying to do a little bit of reading as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, prayer and some meditation in there. Just kind of clear out the mind, right? Because sometimes I wake up like me and C was just talking about this morning. Sometimes we wake up a little anxious, we're overthinking things because change is happening, or you got big things going on in your life, and maybe some stuff happened yesterday that you couldn't sleep it off, and it's still, just gnawing at you a little bit. So I do find that when I get up, and even just having just wake up and just having that conversation, right? To start my day and start talking to God, it definitely helps just to ease whatever
Yes, it
anxiousness I'm feeling,
definitely does help
right?
for sure. Even sometimes just starting out, listening to some good music. I have my alarm set to
Mm-hmm.
wake me up to gospel music, to already try to put my mind in the right frame for the day, you know, listening to music,
Yes.
reading. There's also meditation. You can turn on YouTube and listen to, like scriptures for the day, or, just different things to try to put yourself in a peaceful, positive mindset for the day. Because the day has enough problems as it is, but you want to start out and be grounded and be ready for the attacks that are going to come at you, or the problems that are going to come at you. You want to be all the way together so you can face them head on and face them as the best you that you can possibly be.
Absolutely. I do feel that, it's like you start your day with prayer. And shout out to the Queens in Prayer again. We have a group of queens on our team that started a prayer group, a prayer call in the morning. And every day, but they don't play every day, Monday through Sunday. They up on their prayer girl now. Chantel will be sleeping in sometimes. So I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get back on track, everybody. But sometimes I don't make the 5 a.m. prayer call because it's really early. But I just want to just give them their flowers because they get you all started right. Even if there's days when you feel like you can't talk and you can't pray for
Mm-hmm.
yourself, right? They have individuals that pray for you, pray over you, pray through it with you. Just whatever you need, they're there to support you. So thank you to the Queens in Prayer for definitely just recognizing there was a
Yes.
need and listen to the call, and they're out there helping people. So if you don't have a prayer group, get with Satitra and I. We'll give you some more information about our prayer group, Queens in Prayer, or just talk to some friends and family
Mm-hmm.
members about what they're doing. Maybe they have a church family that they can introduce you to as well.
Yes, and the Bible app is always a good go-to too, because there's reading plans on there, daily scriptures, daily devotionals, and things like that. So if you don't have a place to go, you can definitely start there.
Absolutely. See, what's your favorite gospel song to play out in the
Girl,
morning?
I got so many. Like literally what I have. It's set to is Unstoppable by Corinne Hawthorne. That's what I wake up to.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
And one song that I really, really like now is Are You Ready by Blanca. Have you heard that?
Okay. I don't think I've heard that. I'm gonna have to go ahead and add that to the list.
Honey,
What's the name
yes. Are
again?
You Ready by Blanca. Are you ready for your blessing?
I think I did hear that. I just didn't know who the name of the
Hmm.
artist was. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for some
Yes, honey.
blessings.
Ready for
Come on,
them.
rain down on me. Rain down on me.
Yes, yes. And Lord, let me be ready to receive it. Yes. Because we definitely don't want
Yes,
to fumble
ma'am.
any
Yes, ma'am. Good
blessings.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Yes,
morning.
we definitely don't.
And I see
Yes.
Miss
Good
Carmen
morning,
said she
Sandra.
does the same thing too. She has hers set to wake her up to gospel music. Yes, ma'am. Because as soon as you wake up, I mean, I will say this. I used to be guilty of the first thing I would do when I wake up is grab my phone and look like, oh, what did I social media scrolling, this, that, and the third. But no, 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 no.
Yeah,
You
check
got to
your
take some time to
email.
yourself and
Yeah.
regroup. Forget that social media will be there. Those posts will be there. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself together. Get yourself right.
Yeah. I have like that sleep app on my phone where it's like they'll put my phone on do not disturb, right? So even the notifications can't come in and start bugging me until after a certain time because if I see it pop up, then I'm gonna be too tempted to look at it, right? And then I'm just gonna go scrolling. I'm gonna go down a
Yes.
rabbit hole. And
Yes.
that's my problem. If I see it, it's in front of my face, I'm definitely gonna click on it, and then it's gonna take me. I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. Next thing I know, I'm looking at my calendar. Then I'm sending follow-up messages. I'm checking my emails before I even had a chance to just even sit down and just take 10 minutes after waking up and just having just some
Yeah.
quiet time to myself. Sometimes you just need to sit in silence, right, and just let that calmness wash over you after waking up and before you even put your feet to the ground, right? Just have some moments of just quietness. Because I remember when my daughter was little, right, and days were busy. As soon as the foot hit the ground, sometimes the foot didn't even have to hit the ground.
Yes, Queen.
It was already over before it
Yes,
even started.
nonstop.
There's no time. Good morning, good morning. So today, we're definitely jumping into, just 5 simple daily must
Yes.
do's, right? That can help us stay balanced, grounded, and ready to take on life. Right? We just wanted to bring it back to this because we talk about finances a lot. We even talk about, just getting yourself
Mhm.
spiritually ready, right? We've talked about stewardship in the past. Things that you can do as far as budgeting, just a lot of different things, but we wanted to take it back into just some basics. We're taking it back to basics, and that's kind of been our theme, right? For like the last couple months.
Yes.
See, it's like we've been going back to basics a lot
Yes.
lately.
I mean, the basics are the foundation. And, you got to start sometimes with your mind because anytime you make a change, unless your mind is with that change, unless you are fully ready for that change, sometimes it'll fall by the wayside. And we want to make sure that we are putting ourselves in positions to embrace the change, go forward, and keep going forward.
I feel that definitely. So yeah, what C was mentioning before, you know, these 5 daily things that we can do. That first thing, of course, just starting out with prayer. We were, just right off the jump, we were always saying what we kind of do to get our day started to kind of get us in the right mind. Because I always say to myself, Lord, get in my mind before I go.
Mm.
Because Stella can get in there, she's messing it up.
Ooh. I have to start using that. Yes.
Overthinking, doubt be creeping in, worry, anxiousness, all the negative things, right? And then that leads to other things, procrastination, fear, just right. We can't dwell on those things. So a lot of times, if you just start your day with talking to God or just meditation, mindfulness, even just waking up and just remembering gratitude. I think Aziz dropped that in the chat. I think I saw that popped out. Shout out to the husband. He says he wakes up
Yes.
grateful. Just grateful and thankful. If you just start your day out with just that thought process, just being thankful that you got what you up this
Yes.
morning, that you're here, that you are in a place of shelter,
Yes.
right? You can breathe clean air, just these little things that we don't even think about. You flip on the faucet and water comes out,
Yes.
right? You don't have to go out and dig for your water, right, with a bucket and then purify it. We don't have to do all these extra steps. So we can go open the refrigerator and pull out a bottle of water. Gratefulness,
Yes.
right? So keeping these things in mind and it helps me personally. I feel like it helps me to stay centered, right? And it helps me eliminate those distractions that try to come in and try to take me back down the negative rabbit hole.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mindset is very
So I
important.
must ask the audience. Absolutely, absolutely. So What's the first
Yes.
thought, a word like C mentioned earlier? Because we had a couple people that just logged on. What's the first thought or word you speak to yourself in the morning? And if you're not doing it, what do you want to start speaking to yourself in the
Hmm.
morning?
Yes. Giving thanks.
So drop that in the chat. Let's share. Don't be
Yes.
gatekeepers.
No. Giving thanks. Thanking God for blessing me with another day and blessing me with another opportunity to do the things that I wasn't able to do yesterday or to be better. That's definitely how I like to start my day. But, there are some days that I might be running late and like, oh man, I forgot to pray. But when I realize I forgot to pray, you know, then you got to get recentered and you got to take that time because there's been times that I've forgotten to pray and I've just stopped doing what I'm doing in the middle and I'll go to the bathroom and handle my business if I'm at work or if I'm out somewhere. So you definitely have to take time to get your routine together, whether that be prayer, listening to music, reading a book, just something to try to put yourself in a better state of mind. Let's see here. Do we get any comments from our audience? Mm. You
Yeah,
see
I have
that?
Sandra here. She said,
You are great
"You want
because
to read it,
God is
please?"
great. Amen to that.
Yes, yes.
And sometimes, guys, we do have our people that like to work out and get their workout going. Always have to be gym related or workout related. Something that I have been really thankful for is I have a new addition to my family, my little fur baby Quincy. And Quincy allows me to get out and walk where normally I would not go anywhere. I would be sitting in the house. But now I actually get out and walk, and sometimes going out and walking, it actually makes me feel better. It makes me feel more ready for my day because I'm getting out and I'm doing that physical activity before I start my day. So you can have a little one woman party. I have definitely, because I do still have a 9 to 5. So there has been times where I've gotten a little stressed on my 9 to 5, and I will go into personal time and I will play a little music, get my mind right, get myself back together, get myself in a good mood because we all know music can change your mood, change your mood. So that's why it's very important what you listen to and what you put into your spirit. But definitely have had little pauses or little breaks to get my mind right. Get up, stretch, do a couple squats, do some jumping jacks, do whatever you need to do. But you can get up and get moving. And sometimes that definitely will make you feel better. Get your energy flowing, helps your body to wake up. An
Absolutely, it
audience.
definitely does help.
Yes. Who's honest enough to say they roll straight out of bed and into work without moving their body? Because I definitely used to. Definitely used to, but now I get up and I walk.
I still do it. I still do it because sometimes, I have a little fur baby as well. His name is Simba, even though he's like a little Yorkie poo, ain't even 10 pounds. Yeah, so we are in Mexico and it already be like 100 degrees at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh Lord.
so, so getting up early and walking like I used to back when we was, living in Chicago full time, it's definitely different because usually you can get up in Chicago and it's 7 in the morning. You can walk the dog right before the heat turns on. But here, the heat already be on before the sun even really fully come out. I mean, he be cooking me. He be trying to cook me like a roast chicken, and I can't start my day off already baked, right? So sometimes I have to wait to walk Simba until later in the evening and pull him because he be turning up, and I know he be mad and cursing me out in Simba talk because I don't take him out in the morning. But it's okay. We gonna get better.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, see, be honest. Do you think Quincy don't be cursing you out sometimes? He be looking at you side eyeing you sometimes.
Quincy does this little bull thing, like when he gets mad at me and moving his little legs and makes a little noise. Like I'm like, sir, you better calm down. You better calm it down, sir. But no, I definitely love having him around.
Mhm.
It it's actually helping me to work on something that I've struggled with, and that is being consistent. So I have been being consistent with Quincy, taking him out, and I'm starting to see the fruits of it. So that's a small win for me.
Absolutely. So C said, if you can't get up, you can't get out. Go get your little fur baby. They'll get you up and get you out.
That they will, honey. That they will. Yes.
Because I do remember us talking, and you were like feeling guilty, right? Because the gym from your door is on your house
You weren't
was
supposed
like
to
what,
tell.
5 feet? No, we ain't gatekeeping. We being honest. And she'd be like, I just can't get myself to go over to the gym. And it was literally just right outside her door. But
Like,
she got this fur baby, it's a different type of motivation. Because Quincy ain't gonna let us sit still for too long before he's like, come on, we need to go outside, right?
yes. Yes,
And he
guys,
got
but
her up and moving.
literally, literally, and don't judge, please, tips and tea audience. Show your girl some love. The
Safe space, safe
the
space.
gym is literally, when I say 10 to 15 steps to my left when I walk out the door, and I just could not do it. I just I just didn't have the motivation. But Quincy, yeah, we gets out. We walk. We go to the park. We walk around the complex. I get my exercise in. So whatever works for you, because what worked for me may not work for you. You may want to get up and you may go to the gym because the gym's right beside you. But that just wasn't motivation enough for me.
Absolutely. See, this gyms, right? Sometimes you gotta change what motivates you. You think like I had a in my house back in Chicago, in the basement, I had a bike that
Mhm.
I could ride. I had weights and fans, and I was not going down there and using that stuff. But then my husband got a gym membership, right? And he was like, okay, we're gonna start working out in the morning. And we were going to the gym,
Mhm.
spending money. So if I'm spending money on something, for me, it motivates me to go and do it, right? Because I don't
I
want to
know that's
waste my
right.
money, right? But I got equipment in the house, right? I still spend money on this equipment that's sitting there collecting dust, but I'm actively paying out something each month. So I'm like, nope, I need to go do it, right? And plus, I like to have a whole lot of options too. I'm an
Oh
options girl.
yes.
So going to the gym with all the different equipment and things that I can do, they have an option for workout classes, so that helped me more so with being motivated, going to work out, doing the movement. So just figure out where you can find that motivation to move because movement is definitely important. Sometimes even movement helps clear your mind, right? And again, these are things that we're saying that these are five small
Yes.
things that you don't even think is that big of a deal, but it can literally change, literally change how you're consistent. It's helping you with discipline, which then leads to other things in your life, right? Discipline in this teaches you discipline in so many other things in your life as far as
Mhm.
relationships, discipline in your finances, right? You clean up the discipline in your finances, that's going to lead to better opportunities for you,
Yes.
right? It's going to lead to better credit. It's going to lead to free money. I like that. Those
Free
two words are
money.
some of my favorite words. Free money, right?
Yes. Okay.
And you'll notice like your relationships really start to improve when you improve in the things that's going on with you,
Yes.
right? It all starts with you.
It's like so cliche, but it's so true. Like the change starts with you. If you want to see change, it starts with you. It starts with you. And
Mhm.
don't be afraid to ask God to show you things about yourself, to open your eyes. You know, something that I learned about myself here recently is I do not follow directions well. And that's a truth that I had to learn about myself. So now that I know that, I need to adjust and make sure that I start following directions. So, you know, sometimes learning things about ourselves, it can be an eye opener, but it also it's like a game changer. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a little cheat code. Like, oh, okay, if I do this, then maybe this is gonna happen. So just don't be afraid to change. Don't be scared to pivot, and you know, seek answers from God. Seek clearancy from God. Clarity is the word I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Excuse me.
I was gonna let you have that. Cheers to that.
Thank you, Queen.
Look, we support around here. Look,
Hey.
that's our word on Tips and Tea. You like it, I love it.
Yes, yes. But
Yes,
healthy
that's so true.
habits. Starting your morning with water. Vitamins are a good thing too. Healthy
Mhm.
breakfast. What's your favorite healthy breakfast, Chantella?
Okay, so those who know us know we don't eat pork, right? I've been off the pork for a very, very long time. So my version of a healthy breakfast, I do like some scramblers, some eggs. So I'll have some eggs. I'll usually mix in some feta cheese, some spinach, some tomato,
Mm.
right, and then like a couple pieces of turkey bacon. So that's my go-to, and then have my little fruit bowl, my side of fruit. So I've been really big on right now eating a lot of kiwi because it's been really good while we've been down here, and pineapples. So kiwi, pineapples, and mangoes. It's been like my go-to fruits in the morning, and then of course sometimes some bananas, where I can get them. But that's my version, kind of like a healthier breakfast versus getting like the waffles and the French toast with the butter and the syrup.
Yes, 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 yes. I mean, that definitely sounds good because you see, I'm over here clutching my pearls, like, oh, that sounds good. I need some of that. That
Hmm.
definitely sounds good. I like avocado toast
Ooh,
or
that's good.
taking an avocado and using that everything bagel seasoning and just eating it plain like that. That's
Mm.
really good too. That's a nice, healthy,
I haven't
quick
tried that with
breakfast.
just on the avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
It's
If I'm
good.
feeling lazy, I'll just throw some eggs and boil them. Just have some boiled eggs, something quick like 2 eggs, and then I'll have a piece of fruit to kind of hold me over until lunchtime. But I think I want to try to get into this thing where now I'm fasting until 12
Intermittent
o'clock
fasting.
and just staying hydrated. Yeah, just hydrate in the morning, right? And then trying to eat this between like 12 and 7 p.m.
Yes.
and see how that goes for me. Because I've been eating really good
The past few days.
over here in Cancun.
Hey, nothing wrong
Woo.
with it.
So your girl need to slow down.
Hey, but you said you was food bougie. Has the food been bougie enough for you, girl?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shout out to where we're at Villa del
Mhm.
Palmar in Cancun. A+ on the food. I haven't had food this good in a resort in a while.
Ooh.
But yeah, yeah. But sometimes you go to like the different resorts and they have like the buffets and stuff set up. Now they have like restaurants where they're cooking your food, bringing it out fresh. Like we got some food last night and you could just see the steam still
Mm.
coming off the food. I like my food hot. I hate when the food comes out the kitchen and it's still like either lukewarm or just basically
Yeah.
cold. That just ruins it for me. So yeah, I'm food bougie. So let me not go off on that tangent. Every time I start going off on a tangent, I promise you, I hear Nikki in the back of my head, like, okay, Shantella, get back, get back on track now.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
go.
yes.
Yeah. So if you all have some morning snacks or some breakfast routines that you find yourself leaning towards, it's been working for you, drop it in the chat. Like we said, we're not gatekeepers here. We want to help our live audience get started off on the right track because these are just 5 things we're going over that's been
Yes.
helping us. We've taken tips from other people, that's working for us as well. So we started out with just talking about how you start your day with prayer, moving your body, which is super important. And now we're talking about nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, because the right food, right, can definitely help change your physical, your mental, how you feel. Just it ties into so many different things, right?
Yes.
When you're eating healthier. Yeah, because junk food gonna end you up in the bathroom. That's a waste of your time.
What'd you say, Queen?
I said eating too much junk food, you're gonna end up in the
Oh,
bathroom.
yeah, no, no. But yeah. Mm-mm. My I'm bad with chips.
Right, so
Chips
yeah.
is like my favorite junk food. I love chips.
Mm.
There's so many different flavors and so many different kinds of chips.
I feel like an old lady because I like the old lady cookies, like the Archway brands, with the oatmeal cookies. Those are like my favorite. The little
There's
soft baked Archway
yes.
cookies,
Yes.
oatmeal raisins.
Yeah. Look,
I like the Big Newtons.
you are not alone. Look, Carmen just said I love my oatmeal. Yes, I'm with you, Carmen. I love my oatmeal and raisin cookies. Yes. Yes. Get you a nice
Yes,
warm
my
oatmeal and
daughter was
raisin cookie.
clowning me. Yeah, you heat it up just a little bit. Ooh, that's so good.
10
My daughter was like,
seconds.
"Why do you like these things?" It's like, they're so weird. I feel like the chocolate chips and stuff, they just be too sweet for me. So I like the other type of cookies.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll eat a good butter cookie too,
Mhm.
but mainly like the oatmeal raisins, stuff like that.
Oatmeal
I can't
cookie.
even be bad.
No. Mm-mm.
You make a trip to the store. So yeah, so some of the things that you're doing that's helping you, Carmen said, get you some oatmeal. Yep, she love her oatmeal cookies. Why did Bossy Mitchell send us some eyeballs? What we do? God is good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, he is all the time. Yeah, what are the eyeballs for, Mr. Mitchell?
You're gonna have to explain that. I promise we ain't do anything this morning.
No, we didn't.
This morning. Yesterday I can't guarantee that, but this morning we've been on our best behavior.
Yes, we have been good, very good.
Yes, yes. Now another thing we do want to bring up is, out of the 5, connection, right?
Mm,
Relationships matter. Checking in on your loved ones, simply just even speaking life into yourself. Your first relationship that you build is a relationship with yourself, right? How is that going? Sometimes looking in the mirror and just checking in on you,
mhm.
seeing yourself, right? Really looking at yourself and releasing some of the things that you're being critical about with yourself too, letting that go, can repair the connection that you have with yourself. So when you heal with you and you repair and start loving yourself again, and we talked about this before, it's it affects your other relationships. It affects how you see yourself, how you start speaking to other people, right? Being an encourager, the relationship you start having and talking with yourself, with God even. He loves you. Why don't you love you?
Mhm.
Right? There's nothing that you can do where he's not going to love you, right? So sometimes we just realizing we're being way too critical on ourselves and we're severing the connection in us when we don't love us.
Yes,
You got to
yes,
repair that. You got to repair that. So if you haven't told yourself this today, I'm going to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for showing up. I appreciate every morning you get up and what you're doing, right? Each step that you're taking, right?
Yes.
Everything that you're doing in your life is not bad. It's not.
No. And sometimes when we beat
You're
up on
harping on it
ourselves,
way too
we
much.
can be our own worst critic. But look back. You may not be where you want to be, but you're certainly not where you started. So don't beat up on yourself. There are enough people, and life itself is going to give you enough kickbacks, enough issues, enough problems. Love yourself, support yourself, be there for yourself. And sometimes it's okay to choose yourself.
Mhm. I tell you this: when I started loving myself more, those negative things that people were saying,
Doesn't matter.
it bounced right off. It's like ding, ding, ding. It's like I had angels in there. Block, block, block.
Yes. Oh, you think that? Oh, okay.
No, you're
I
entitled to
don't
your
need to.
opinion. We good over here though.
Yeah, I don't need to convince you of anything. I mean, if that's how you
Mhm.
feel, peace and blessings to you. Have a great one.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then even because sometimes it's also just showing appreciation for other people, right?
Yes.
It helps you get you out of that space where you're being negative just by sending someone else a message of "I appreciate you." So if you do that right now, send somebody a text saying "I appreciate you." Right? Go on
Yes.
live. Tell Facebook "I appreciate you." If you don't have anybody you want to text right now, right? So just even doing that changes a lot. Changes a lot for yourself.
Yes, it
Changes a lot for
will.
the people around you.
Yes, it will.
Yes, yes. Let's see if we have any comments in the chat. Drop some helpful tips, everybody, that you've been working on for yourself. What's your daily five that you do? Did you have five? Did you have two, three? What's like your top two or three things that you do for yourself that's been helping you on your journey? All right. So last but not least, out of the daily five, we always want to reflect, right? Reflection and
Yes.
planning. Simple things that we can do. So just taking a couple minutes to even journal, right? Having some moments of reflection about what's going on, what's been on your mind. Sometimes writing out for me helps me to release anxiousness, right? Because I'm just like I'm overthinking. And
Yeah.
sometimes getting it out on paper and I get to read it back to myself, it helps me to see it and be like, okay, why was I tripping?
Yes. Yes. And create you a
Why
thing.
was I giving this all this energy? It's not that big of a deal. Absolutely. So
Yes.
just journal it out. List your top three things sometimes too. Top three priorities that's on your list for the day so you can actually
Top three
see it, visualize it.
priorities. Things,
Mm-hmm.
some things that you've learned from us today. Um, and you can always modify your routine. If you need to add something, take something away, you can definitely do that. Um, but we just definitely want you guys to be in the best state of mind, the best attitude, the best place you can be. Because when you're in the right spot, then everything else falls into place.
Yeah. So see, are you a planner or are you a nighttime journaler? Like what's your go-to?
A planner or a nighttime journaler? I would say I'm more of a nighttime journaler. I'm trying to become a better planner.
I can feel that. I feel that. I used to
Yes.
start my day with journaling because that's 8 p.m. My brain starts to like simmering down, right? 9 o'clock is off.
Mhm.
9 p.m.
She
is
said
off.
that like it's
I
off.
might not be asleep yet, but my brain is. So if you ask me a question after 9 p.m., it does not compute, right?
Mm.
And my husband knows this about me. He just gave up. He doesn't even bother. If it's after 9 o'clock, he's like he's talking to himself.
Not talking to
Oh,
herself.
Aziz, I y'all pray for him. He probably like this woman does not pay me any attention after 9 p.m. I'm there, my body's there, but my mind just be like, it's been a long day and it's time to start shutting it down. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. Maybe I can push it to 10. You know, maybe we can make it to 10 p.m. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm definitely a planner because sometimes my little ADD kicks in, so I have to have structure. So I'm definitely a planner. Um, Laying out a plan, action steps, what's the goal. Um,
Hmm.
for me, even taking this trip, right? This trip that's not even that far from where we live. And I'm asking him like every day, okay, well, what's the plan for today? Are we gonna head back? Are we staying another day? What are we gonna do? And he's just like, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm just like,
You need to know. You want to know what's going on.
mm-hmm. Yes. He like, no, relax. We need to just chill out. Whatever we get to that day, we're gonna get to. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. So that's one of my things, everybody, that I'm working on, to not have a plan for every single thing.
Well, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it will be.
Yes.
Yes, it definitely will be. But I'm gonna jump right into my tip. So we talked about the 5 day things that we try to do and work on to help us get our days going. But
Hmm.
just some little extra tips that we can do. So if you haven't been just in a situation where you're just feeling stuck, right? And you're like, I don't know how to move forward. Sometimes I find that just having a gratitude reset
Hmm.
gets me out of my own way, gets me out of my own head. Before opening my emails, before even jumping on like social media like IG or Facebook, I just start thinking about 3 things I'm grateful for, right? To just get out of my that space of just overthinking. If I'm worrying about something, before I even get the day going, definitely having that just 3 things right off bat that I'm thankful for. Like I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here, even on this live with Satitra, to be able to help someone else with what their goals are, right? 3 things right off bat that I'm grateful for. And it literally shifts my mindset. It helps reduce stress, right? Like sometimes I just feel like my shoulders are up to my ears
Mm.
about how I be overthinking. And then once I start just naming out things I'm thankful for and thanking God, it's just the tension starts to release, right? So it helps to recenter me. It helps me to also fix my focus, right? Because I'm not focusing on the worries, the anxiousness. I'm focused on what I'm grateful for, and that just helps clear my mind. What about C? What
Yeah.
about you, C? I know you said.
Well, I mean, I guess my tip for today would be to just, movement. It's okay to, get up and move around. Sometimes that can definitely change your mood, get you in a, a little hype, happy mood. If you listen to some good music, Christian music is always good. Um, get your mindset right, move around a little bit. Like I said, you can get up, you can take a walk. If you're a gym person, go to the gym. Just go outside, sit down, enjoy the view, take in the fresh air. Just don't be so stagnant. Get up, move around, and along with that, it's going to boost your energy, change your mood, and we just get out. Yeah, you can have a little 60-second dance party. I used to have a job, and sometimes they would just, 60-second dance party. They would throw music on, get up, you just dance around or whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better. Just get up, move around. Yes, hey, like she do a little something.
I
Yes.
wrote. I
Right.
wrote.
So, just do something to make yourself feel good. Everything doesn't, yes, we have to be serious. We have to be on task, but, laugh a little, smile a little, dance, have fun. You have to have a little bit of fun in your life. You have to have a little bit of fun. And
Mhm.
along with, building habits that improve your daily life, you can also improve your financial with Nove. We have the Monove Disputes, which can definitely help you. The Disputes Plus. You want to tell them about that, Shantella?
Absolutely. So again, along with like C was mentioning, improving your daily lives. If you're having any financial struggles, right, and sometimes it starts with your credit, repairing that foundational piece with your credit can lead to you having more
Hmm.
success in your personal life, in your business, with your family, right? So fixing the credit is a very essential piece. So we do have a disputes plan, the Mind Disputes, which is going to help remove inaccurate information, obsolete items, anything that's dragging your scores down, right? Erroneous items from credit. We looked at bankruptcies we've gotten removed, outdated old child support payments that's been hanging around. The kid is grown. The kid is 18, off to
Yes.
school. And we have clients that sometimes these support payments are still showing up on their credit from when they were out of work and they were trying to do other things to be supportive of their family, but they couldn't just do it
Hmm.
financially, right? And they had to catch back up. But that hit still hit their credit. So we help removing items like that, repos. We had a client. I had a client who the car crashed, right? Got totaled, but the insurance didn't cover the whole cost of the car. They still have to pay that
Yes.
bill, right? So then they had a repo on their credit. So things like this that we can look at and address for you with the disputes manager that's going to help get you back on track. And plus, they have credit building resources within the dispute manager. So once these negative things come off of credit, it's going to help you with replacing with some positive payment history because it's not just about having nothing on credit, having it
Right.
absolutely clean. No, the creditors want to see how well do you handle managing money. Right? If you have nothing on there, you're not proving anything to them. So now we need to replace these negative things and put some positive payment history back on your credit. So we have partnered with quite a few different trade lines that we can help get you back on track. And of course, when it comes to rebuilding credit, it's like a two-piece spicy. I said rebuild the credit, but also have a savings plan,
Yes.
right? You need to have a savings goal. So we do have access to high yield savings accounts. So as you're fixing your credit, let's get you set up with a high yield savings plan. And we do offer free consultations on that to show you how you can make money with your money,
Yes.
right? With just having one of those savings plans as well, right? So we want to help you make sure your money is growing smarter and you're fixing your foundational pieces so that you can get back to that free money that we was talking about earlier. So definitely, if you reach out to one of us, especially our heavy hitter family
Yes.
here or anyone um, that we're affiliated with as far as the financial services that we do offer, we love to bless our community, right? So when you book a consultation with us and you enter, we'll enter you for a chance to win a free cruise vacation because we're doing that right now. Drop the word cruise in the chat if you want the details. So you got to set up the consultation call, right? So let's do it, everybody. Just reach out. You can drop it here in the chat on the live, or you can message myself, Shantella here, Shabazz, or Mr. Teacher Booker directly. Shantella Shabazz, Teacher Booker, and we'll get you set up with that free consultation call. All right, or you can reach out to anyone on our heavy hitter team as well, and they can get you set up too.
Yes, ma'am. We definitely love to help. So we're here for you. And which of the 5 daily must do's are you already consistent with? Drop it in the chat. I would say mine would be
What's mine? I
the
think mine.
praying and gratitude.
What's yours?
Praying and gratitude.
You're pretty consistent with walking Quincy too, so you got
Oh,
both
well,
of them.
yeah, I do that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He's looking at me now because he knows it's about time for him to go. It's almost time, Quincy.
I think since we said walk, he knows. He said walk.
Yes. He look at me like,
He
all
said
right
walk. They
now.
recognize certain words.
He's such a good boy. Yes, he is.
I know one thing I'm still working on is nourishment, right? I'm pretty good, but I have my moments where I'm like, I just want all the sweets, right? And I'm not eating as good as I should be.
Mm. I could probably go with you on that. Because I usually just eat like maybe once a day. In the morning, if I have
Yeah.
breakfast, or sometimes twice, but usually just like once a day because I'm not a big breakfast person.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's one thing I'm definitely going to commit to adding on this week is working on the nourishment piece because I know I'm not. So if there's anything, you know, in the audience that you want to work on this week that we kind of mentioned with the 5 daily habits that we've been focusing on, drop that in the chat. What's one thing that you want to work on? Carmen says that she's very good with prayer, gratitude, and drinking her water. I know that's right. That's why have y'all
Carmen
seen
got that
Carmen?
glow, honey.
She be
When you got that
glowing.
glow.
She be glowing. Hey, that glow, that glow, get that
Hey,
glow.
when you got that glow. But we showing our age knowing the words to that song, okay?
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
Oh gosh, yes.
All right. And if you need
Uh-oh, Queen. Breaking up.
we're gonna have to
It's
wrap
getting ready to
up.
storm.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up because we don't want you getting caught in the storm. But as always, we definitely thank you guys for tuning in. We definitely thank you for support. If you're watching live, drop a 1 in the chat. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. And don't forget, if you want to do our challenge, make sure you drop that in the chat as well. And we will be back next Tuesday for another tip-filled episode of Tuesday Tips and Tea. Everybody have a blessed Tuesday and a blessed rest of your week.
Yes, yes. I'll come back on the stage. All right, everybody. Yes, many blessings. We'll see you all next Tuesday. We're gonna be doing a month-end recap, and maybe we're the guest host on. We still trying to figure out that piece, but thank you all for tuning in. Love you all.
Happy Tuesday. Have a blessed rest of your week. Bye.
Many blessings.